Hey, so let's talk about some vibrations that make us sick. If you've been following me for a while, you know we had some conversations about the vibrations that make us well, like feeling worthy, like feeling bliss, like feeling at peace, like feeling free, like feeling empowered. These are all vibrations that make up the energy of love, and love is the energy of our soul. So anytime we feel the energy of our soul, we are well. But there are vibrations that don't fit in with those vibrations that are on the opposite scale, that when we hold them for long enough, they make us sick. They lead to us manifesting chronic illnesses and diseases when we chronically hold them within us. And one such vibration is feeling disrespected. When we feel disrespected or dishonored, this tends to drain the energy of our soul out of us, particularly the energy of feeling empowered, of feeling at peace, and also at times feeling worthy. So when we're feeling disrespected, we're not feeling those aspects of our soul, and we need those vibrations of our soul in our body to maintain, sustain, and to nourish health and wellness in our body, because those are the vibrations that are the source of wellness in our body. So when we feel disrespected and we continue to feel disrespected, this is one of the root causes of why we are experiencing a chronic illness or disease. So, when we have a chronic illness or disease that we're trying to heal from, one of the greatest medicines that we can apply to ourselves is learning how to feel respected and honored. And that's about really communicating our boundaries to the people that we are in relationship with, whether that's an intimate relationship or a family relationship or a work relationship. Letting people know what bothers us, where we feel violated, where we feel something is not okay or is not appropriate with us, and communicating what we need so that that ceases, right? And if there's a consequence, if it doesn't cease, maybe we need to remove ourselves from this relationship, or maybe we need to not engage so much with the person. But communicating and honoring our boundaries is a huge piece of having us feel respected. And this is why boundaries are really an aspect of loving ourselves, but not only loving ourselves, but really healing ourselves. When we are ill, one of the best things we can do is to really begin to honor and communicate our own boundaries so that we stop feeling violated, we stop feeling disrespected. The other thing about this is now, it's not always while we're feeling disrespected that our boundaries are being crossed. Sometimes we are misinterpreting a situation. Sometimes we have a erroneous belief that's leading us to believe that someone's actions or their behavior has ill intent to us when we're not really seeing what's actually happening clearly. So sometimes we need to examine our own beliefs. We need to examine some of our past wounds and heal those. And that will also sometimes release the feeling of being disrespected, because sometimes it's not actually our boundaries are being crossed, or someone is dishonoring or violating us in our relationship. Sometimes it's just some erroneous thoughts and beliefs, and sometimes we're not seeing situations clearly. But oftentimes, it's because we're not honoring our boundaries, especially spiritual seekers. Many spiritual seekers have been inundated with messages in the spiritual field of being nice, of being kind, of always being positive. And in the efforts to embody these messages and be a good spiritual person, what has often happened is we've allowed people to do things that bother us and we've not addressed it. We've allowed people to do things that disrespect and violate us, and not cause conflict by speaking up about it, because that would rock the boat and cause conflict, and that wouldn't be nice, or that wouldn't be the positive things to do. But in turn, we are left feeling disrespected, which also leads to resentment. When you continue to feel disrespected, you begin to feel resentment, which is another vibration that causes illness in the body. But these messages are a lot of times in spirituality actually cause us to dishonor ourselves and cause us to manifest illness. And this is one of the things that happens. So in order to heal, you need to speak up about what you need, what's not okay, what bothers you, and how you need to address and solve and resolve what bothers you. The other thing about feeling disrespected, and one of the main ways we can heal that, is to stop disrespecting ourselves, to keep our promises to ourselves and stop breaking our promises, to do what we say we're going to do, to stop using our words against ourselves, beating up on ourselves or berating ourselves or shaming ourselves. These are aspects of self-disrespect as well. So if you're ill, try these things. Try communicating your boundaries, not disrespecting yourself, and watch how more empowered you feel. Watch how more at ease you feel and more peace you feel, and also watch how your feeling of appreciation and acceptance and worthiness around yourself increases. And those are vibrations that cause wellness within you instead of cause illness in you. But first, you have to address and be honest with where you feel disrespected, that you are feeling disrespected. That's the first step, to be honest with yourself that you've been feeling disrespected or dishonored or violated in some way. And then do what you can to release that vibration and transmute it into feeling empowered and respected and honored instead. If you follow those few steps that I said, honor your boundaries, communicate your boundaries, make sure they're honored, and stop disrespecting yourself. Stop betraying yourself. Stop breaking your promises to yourself. Do what you say you're going to do. And also really follow through with your dreams. Like, you don't have to necessarily manifest them, but you have to go in the direction of trying to manifest these dreams. That will lead you to feeling self-respected, and that will lead you to also feeling respected by others. And that is a medicine that helps you heal. So I hope this has helped you understand a little bit about some vibrations that cause illness in you. I'll be sharing more of these coming up, because there are several different vibrations we can hold within us that are the root cause of a lot of the illnesses and diseases that we manifest, because they cause our bodies to lack in our soul's energy. And a lack of our soul's energy in our bodies is the root cause of most diseases, and most meaning around 95 to 98% of them. So as always, I love you. Now go love yourself.